Hi Leo, welcome to your May 2020 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose and it resonates, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, you know I love you for it. With that said, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you, or should I say us, on our paths to our highest vibrational good. So let's have a look, see what the month ahead has in store for us, my kitty cats. Alright, so for the actions and interactions with the world at large for Leo, we get the Three of Cups. This is about enjoyment. It's about purely enjoying yourself, right? So your actions and interactions with the world at large is what you do. It's how you show up. And your Three of Cups, this is about good communication, good conversation, you know, maybe having a glass of wine with a friend, maybe speaking to people, maybe connecting with people. But whatever it is, the Three of Cups is always about enjoyment. It's about laughter. It's about mirth. And this is something that you need a lot of, especially over the course of May. You might be feeling a little bit restless, you know, especially with some of the stuff that's going on in the heavens, as they say. But this is a month for you to really find joy, to find meaning, to find happiness. It's a month for you to really think about how you can inject more fun, more laughter into your life. Whatever that looks like to you, Leo, this is a month for you to go for it, especially here because you've got this in your actions, right? So make others laugh, seek out jokes, you know, watch things that are going to make you laugh, connect with people that have you in stitches. This is a month for you, you know, if you've got that friend that is completely inappropriate, and I'm laughing because that friend is usually me. So, you know, if you've got that friend that's always completely inappropriate but has you in absolute stitches, that is the person that you need to connect with. That is, you know, these are the people that you're seeking out this month. This is a month for you to delve into your humor and to ask yourself, what is actually going to make me happy? And I'm not talking about like, you know, in a what is going to be making me happy for the rest of my life kind of way. In just like in a short-term way, like over the course of this month, there's going to be another 3 months, especially here in the UK where we're locked down. What's going to make you laugh? What's going to make you happy? What's going to bring you contentment and joy? You need to look for those things at the moment, right? This is about you taking that upon yourself to find those things and to make those connections. For your money and materials, shit. We've got the Seven of Swords. This is not a great card. In fact, it's my least favourite card in the whole deck, actually. Everything else, I'm like, yeah, whatever, I can deal with it. But this one, it really, really pees me off. I was going to say something else there. So I have to edit my potty mouth every so often. Your Seven of Swords is quite plainly about lies and deceit. This is, you know, it's not an easy card, and sometimes it can be where we have self-delusionary tendencies. You know, this is going to highlight something to you this month where something has been kept from you. Interestingly enough, we've just had a new moon in Taurus conjunct Uranus. So expect, and you know, I've been saying this I've been hearing this over and over in my head for the last 3 weeks. Follow the paper trail, follow the money. Follow the paper trail, follow the money. I feel like on the wider world stage, we're about to see something really interesting break when it comes to finances, when it comes to banks, when it comes to money. But on a personal level, I feel like there's something that's going to be uncovered for you this month. So keep your eyes peeled is the best, you know, the best thing that I can say to you. When it comes to your health, this is time for you to really dedicate more of your time to that, right? So whatever it is that you're starting by ways of a health regime, or, you know, some sort of healthy eating or whatever, maybe even exercise, diet, all of that. This is a time for you to say to yourself, right, I'm either in or I'm out. I'm not going to, you know, don't do it half-assed. If you're going to do something or you're going to commit to something like that this month, make sure that you are all in. And then finally, when it comes to your home, again, so this is, I will say this, over the course of the month, make sure you lock your doors properly. You know, I know we're approaching warmer weather and stuff, and, you know, leaving windows and doors open and stuff is, I mean, luckily, we're all at home, right? So there is that. But yeah, just, you know, this month, consider safety. That's really important. For your communications and conversations, we have the Three of Wands, gorgeous card for communications and conversations. This looks like you're connecting with people overseas or people that are at a distance from you. This could be about business, but it could just as easily be about joy and pleasure. And look at this, right? You've got two threes here in your actual reading, which is really exciting because threes are about communication, they're about fun, they're about networking, social networking, they're about connecting with people, on ideas, having ideas. And this could be a great month for you to have ideas, as long as it's fun, as long as it's vibrant, as long as it makes you laugh and it makes you happy. Spend time on it, because in that you're going to have either some brilliant idea or maybe even some sort of a download as well. The other thing with the Three of Wands, it sees you considering some of your options when it comes to business, when it comes to finance, maybe some sort of a career move. It does look like you might be either diversifying or broadening your horizons when it comes to work, when it comes to the profession in some way, shape or form. So, that's great. For your heart and half, you've got the Knight of Wands, right? So for those of you that are single, look at this. You've got the Knight of Wands right next to the Three of Wands. This could be a really fun and frisky month. You could have a lot of sort of passion, a lot of energy. There could be some sort of flirty banter, maybe even a little bit of sexting. It's definitely possible with these two cards in these positions. Hey, what are you going to do, right? You're at home. Your Knight of Wands as well is about passion. It's about fire. It's about courage. It's about the things that you want to go after. It's about the things that you get fired up about. It's about the things that you are really ready to literally, jump on your horse and go out there to find or go out there to get. For those of you that are single, it looks like you could be connecting with somebody, on a brilliant level. Now, one thing that I will say to you, and it's interesting because Cancer had a very similar message. I think it was not Cancer, I think it was Gemini. This is not a month to mix business or finances and pleasure. So especially if you're just meeting somebody, don't involve money at all. For those of you that are partnered, it does look like this might be something that you're having conversations about going forward. For those of you that are partnered, it looks like a time where you guys are finding ways to reinvigorate your relationship, to inject that spark, to put it kind of back in there. So it looks like you guys have been getting busy this month. All right, let's have a look at your weeks. For the first week of the month, you have the Tower card right underneath the Three of Cups. So, there could be a lot of laughter here, and it might be that there is, I have to call it how I see it, right? It's the Tower. It may be that you have a challenging first week of May. It might be really tough for you. And in that respect, it might be that you just say, you know what, hands to the sky, fuck it. What are you going to do? Laugh, right? If life gets serious, if it gets too much, if it gets over the top, if there are things that are out of your control that just show up, what else can you do? Right, you can either sit there and be down in the dumps and be in the despair, or you can find reasons to smile. It's really important, especially in a time like this, that you continue to find and look for joy and meaning in your life. Use that to your advantage. And absolutely, when the Tower shows up, it's not always doom and gloom. Like sometimes it's literally just that something comes out of the blue. I mean, this could be some really happy surprise. It does come underneath the Three of Cups after all, but in the interest of being honest and transparent, the feeling that I get from it is there is going to be some sort of shocking news or some sort of insight that you gain this month, especially around the first week, where you kind of are like, wow, okay, I did not expect that. I did not see it coming. It is what it is, right? What can you do? Laugh about it. Find humour. It's going to do wonders for you getting through this month. Your second week of the month, you've got the High Priestess. I love Tower. I love it. This is why I love what I do. High Priestess, hidden things revealed. Secrets come to light. Right underneath the Seven of Swords and right next to the Tower. There is going to be a big one coughed up this month. Whether this is by you, whether it's somebody telling you a secret, whether it's you sharing a secret with somebody, whether it's something that is uncovered, and kind of comes, it may very well be it's quite possible that it will be a moment that kind of makes you clutch your pearls, or reach for the banister, or maybe you have to put your hand on the wall because you're like, wow, I did not see that coming. The best way that you're going to be able to get through this is your people, your connections, right? The 2 3s there. Like I said, this is about reaching out to people, having your friends on standby, speaking to people, connecting with people, finding reasons to laugh. And it's not about forgetting it or masking it. It's just a case of acknowledging it and saying, you know what, there isn't anything that I can do about it. What I can do is stay present, stay focused, and ultimately laugh it off. That is going to be the best way that you can use the energy this month. For your, all right, so you got the Magician card right underneath the 3 of Wands. Even with this shocking turn of events, right? Even with this shocking turn of events, there are some power moments in this month for you. If you use them wisely, if you remember who your contacts are, if you reach out to your people, if you're willing to do the work. And look at this, right? Whenever you see the High Priestess next to the Magician card, that is somebody that is either a master manifester, maybe somebody that's a witch or a pagan, somebody that uses spiritual energy. This could be a root worker, it could be a hoodoo practitioner, it can be any of those things, right? But this is somebody that this is someone that's about that work, right? And I ain't talking about no profession, I'm talking about someone that's about that work. Here, when you see these 2 cards together, there is somebody that is working on your behalf, right? So no matter how shocking or how crazy things get, trust that you've got spiritual backup. That's the best way that I can put it for you. Here in the 3rd week of the month, you've got the Magician card right underneath the 3 of Wands. This is a time for you to be go-getting. What is it that you want to create? What is it that you want to be known for? Do you have a book that you want to write? Write it. Do you have a blog that you want to create? Get doing the research. Start putting these things together so that you can start moving on with this stuff. My advice to you this month, Leo, as best as you can, stay busy, stay laughing. Then you've got the Fool card right underneath the Knight of Wands. Yeah, for those of you that are single, you are definitely meeting somebody this month. Someone new, somebody that you don't know yet. It's very likely to be over social media or an app or something like that. And you know what? They just excite your bones. You tend to get each other. There's going to be a lot of laughter, a lot of silly banter. Like I said, maybe even a little bit of sexting. You never know. It's the 20th century, 21st century after all. I was just laughing because it's just me being a dork, right? But you know what I mean. For those of you that are partnered, it looks like you really are looking for a new lease on life on your relationship. This is about you doing whatever you can to make it better, to really move into that. That's the wrong deck. No, it's not. That's the right. Yeah, it is the wrong deck. So yeah, I like this for you. I like this for you a lot. For your key to the month, what do you need to know? What do you need to delve into? And this month you get the 5 of Swords. So this month is going to come with challenges, Leo. That's what you need to know. There are going to be moments where maybe there are moments, there are moments that are going to be challenging. My biggest piece of advice to you is don't let someone make you behave in a way that isn't true to who you are. All right, don't let someone push you to the brink. The best thing that you can do this month, laugh it all off. After all, better things are on the horizon. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I'll see you soon.